Hello, hello, hello. I am tired. I did not have the weekend to recover like I usually do. I ended up deciding to skip out on doing Pathfinder and the like just because of all of that. But I'm done with Borderlands. I'm gonna start recording Half-Life Alyx soon. I got a new monitor set up, so now I actually have a vertically oriented widescreen to just put all of my stream stuff on. That's pretty nice. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing about the other screen. I might have to reconfigure some more of the mounting situation, but for now, this is what I'll be running with. Um, and I'll wait for some mounting screws because apparently my last monitor arm that I bought never actually came with the screws, which I vaguely remember now, but whatever. Anyway, so I'll be getting the hardware to like be able to fully mount things up, and I might be going back to 3 monitors anyway. But I think I want to have this one that I have because it's a pretty nice setup to just have all of my stream stuff on entirely, and then I can have another monitor separate for my Discord, my you know, whatever thing I want to have on the side. I could have a guide up on it when I'm playing through games and just have it to like constantly refer to, or like a map for the game. Especially when I'm playing Yakuza, like that'd be nice to just have a map up on the side for when I'm looking for items or something. So yeah, um, that's all great. And in all honesty, the display looks great. I would be perfectly happy using maybe another one. I don't want to buy another one right now because they're not cheap. But like honestly, if I had another one, I could just have like these two off to the side with everything all lined up. Then I'd be able to have everything I want on the secondary monitors. So yeah, but for now, I'm trying to figure some things out. The one of the ones that I was using before Zag broke, but it was also the one that I was looking to replace at some point anyway, because it was the oldest of them and already had some problems with it. So not the most heartbroken over that. Yeah, and then I still have to figure out what I'm doing because we finished Abiotic Vector and now I need to like play other games on Saturdays, and I just don't know what I want to play. I want to play It Takes Two, but I need someone I can play with consistently, and also I I mean it'd only be like another 2 week 2 streams in all honesty, given how fast I tend to get through games, maybe 3. But after that, then I would probably go on to Mega Man Battle Network. But I might do it in the other order. We'll see. Because if I do it in the other order, then I might be able to buy myself enough time for friends to be able to join more reliably, which would be great. So, yeah, yeah. Uh, and I'm just waiting for the next big update for Abiotic Factor, and that's going to be 1.0, and then I'll be finished with the game as far as I know. I don't think they're planning on doing many big updates after that, but only time will tell there. I've got Zeg on timeout too. He was being particularly troublesome and problematic, and I want him to have more free reign to be able to get some of that energy out, but it's also causing a lot of problems when he's acting the way he's been acting because I have all these new marks that he just cut up on me today. Like that's how bad it's been. So yeah, gonna find the first scar, first really bad scar he gave me. It's it's hard to find sometimes in the lighting, but yeah. Quiz stream just went down again. He's having a rough go of it right now. Um, yeah, yeah. But once I'm done with the recording, and there's really only a couple other games where I'm like, I have to record these, or it makes the most sense to record these, my time becomes a lot more free to do all the other stuff I keep saying I want to do. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. I only have a handful of hours I need to record for Half-Life Alyx. Once I'm done with those, you know, hard space, and then what am I currently saying? Hard space, and then Death Stranding. And those two are games that I'm gonna have fun playing through because Death Stranding, now I have a better understanding of what's going on, and I can actually go through and see all the foreshadowing now. And Hard Space is just a nice, relaxing game to me. So once I'm done with those and Half-Life Alyx, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more games that I'm gonna have to try and get back through and record. I'm working on Dark Souls. I'm really bad at Dark Souls compared to Dark Souls 3, but they do handle very differently, and it's just a matter of getting back into that. And then I'll be hitting Bloodborne, then Sekiro, then Elden Ring, and then Demon Souls. And that will be. That's 1, 2. I'll only have 10 games left to work through once I'm done with all the Soulsborne games. And I do want to just kind of do them as like one big sprint because it's easier to do it that way. More frustrating perhaps, but it's easier to do it that way because the mindset is so similar across all of the games. Like, yes, you do technically have to play Sekiro differently from all the others, and Bloodborne differently from all the others, but you still have a slightly different mindset that you're given from any other game that's out there that I've played. So, yeah. And I really am looking forward to Bloodborne and Sekiro the most, just because Sekiro's fights are so fine tuned. Like, they actually feel amazing when you're doing well in them and when you're actually able to read them. And Bloodborne, I just love the aesthetic. I love the fights. I'm a huge fan of Maria's fight, honestly. Um, and yes, I hate Orphan of Kos. It was 18 runs of hell for me, but I did eventually beat it, and it didn't take me that long to beat in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, and then it's just back to just playing games that are new to me and games that I want. And if I'm just not really feeling like having to progress through anything story wise, I can always just boot up Final Fantasy and stream and grind and just hang out with friends who want to do that as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games that still have to have their 9 games technically that still have to have all their VODs released. We're releasing Transistor right now. Lego Star Wars is going to be in a couple of days that it starts, and that goes through almost all of May, and then Raft goes for a little bit, and then Hi-Fi Rush starts. Oh, Raft goes through all of June basically. Then Hi-Fi Rush, then Overlord 2, Borderlands. They're all the games that I don't already have VODs for. So Borderlands pre-sequel, and then Borderlands 2. And Borderlands 2 is going to be going through until oh, what is it? Until basically the end of January 26th. At which point Hard Space I think is the one that's going to be taking over. And that will probably go through February into a little bit of next March. Probably. Probably. And then I keep jumping between Death Stranding being streamed and Death Stranding being recorded. But it might be streamed. I might just have it fill the space of whatever Yakuza leaves whenever I'm done with Yakuza. So that kind of feels like a natural thing to do, honestly. have one of my longer running games as a single player thing on my Sundays. And my schedule is going to be shifting around once again because I'm going to be moving some of my routine around to make it so that the weekends could be more free form for me to do stuff on. I'd like for my Sundays to be something that I could optionally stream earlier in the day, or I could stream later in the day. And then I could just fill the rest of the day with either doing something with friends or family or just recording or hobbies and all that. 'Cause that's important to do, is like stuff that's fulfilling to yourself as well. And honestly, the Sundays, weekend days in general, are the easiest to get things done. So, and get people together and go have a afternoon of fun with someone. So yeah, that's where we're at. And then I've got a whole mess of games that I want to play still that I haven't even touched on stream. I've got basically all of the numbered Metal Gear Solid games, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. So that's 6 games right there. 21 games. I'm gonna be taking one off of that list, but like still, it's like 20 more games that I want to play through. So like, I'm not gonna run out of stuff to do, especially because that list keeps getting repopulated as I do other things. But like, some of these will be very quick playthroughs, and I'll be done with them in a matter of a couple of weeks, and then I'll have to start adding more things to it, or even like some of them will be like one stream and I'm done. But it's all a matter of figuring it all out. I do want to play Monster Hunter Wild soon, but I would like to get through some other games that have been sitting on the wait list for a long time. And I'm rambling. I'm just trying to organize my thoughts as I'm going through this. Really, I think I just want to have fun again with stream. I've been having some more fun, but I want to get back to the point where like I'm doing it because it's fun to do, because I enjoy doing it, and because like I can do goofy and crazy things with it, and people will actually enjoy that stuff. Like when I did all the voice acting for Phoenix Wright, um, I kind of have been thinking about going and playing uh, Undertale and voicing the characters and just kind of having fun with that. But I don't know. There's kind of a set fandom to those games as well, and I'm also not really looking to interact with many fandoms right now. So more announcements will be coming out soon as I slowly get more comfortable with coming with like talking about more things, and keep an eye out for all that. But yeah, so be excellent to each other, be excellent to yourself. I hope to see you around. Bye bye.